Hello, writers. I am Lee Jessup, career coach for emerging and professional screenwriters, as well as business of screenwriting professor with the David Lynch grad program for cinematic studies, here with another installment of Submit Your Script, list of screenwriting and TV writing competitions that are currently accepting submissions. It's the end of the year. We're inching towards the end of the year. We're not there yet, which means that a lot of the big competitions, Final Draft Big Break, Austin Film Festival, Page, and a few others, I'm not leaving anybody out on purpose, have already closed and are now in announcements. We know that semi-finalist announcement has already gone out from Austin Film Festival. We're waiting on more from Final Draft. Page has already gone out, so we know all of that is happening, and we also know that ABC Disney is already starting to schedule their interviews. So a lot of the material that was submitted earlier this year is starting to see results. As always, I put together my list with an eye to those screenwriting competitions that give you industry access, right? That's what we always look for. Competitions that won't only have a nice potential cash prize or a feather to put in your cap, but rather give you tangible industry access to people that you wouldn't have access to otherwise. Which is really how I make my selection when I do my research for these videos every month. So without further ado, what do we have coming up? And all of these will be in the comments, including a link to them so that you can easily click over and submit. First of all, we have Script Pipeline First Look Project that has its regular deadline coming up on September 30th. So that is open to features and pilots. Look for that, submit to that. I'm a big fan of the Script Pipeline universe. It's probably the biggest competition that we have that's still currently open. The others are no less good or worthy. But I do love Script Pipeline for all that they do for writers. Next up, we have the Cinestory TV Fellowship and Retreat. Interestingly, we have this deadline coming up as the writers who were able to make it to the retreat for on the feature side are going to go up to their retreat with industry executives in Idlewild in just a couple of weeks. The Cinestory TV Fellowship and Retreat is open to TV pilots. Their late deadline is October 7th. Next up, we have Tracking Bees 2025 feature contest. Again, we are closing this just as they announced their TV finalists and winners. And are sending those out to managers and industry executives. So the Tracking Bees 2025 feature contest will close on October 14th and is obviously open to features. ISA has their Emerging Screenwriters Screenplay competition, which is, again, one more of those that gives you industry access. They really work to connect writers with the industry. Their final deadline is October 30th. It's open to both features and pilots. After that, we have the Big Apple Film Festival, which does put on a number of interesting panels, an opportunity to connect with people in the industry. Their final deadline is October 30th as well, and they're open to features and pilots as well as shorts. The Finish Line Script Competition is open to feature and pilots and has a deadline of November 11th, and is open to features and pilots and has some really great mentors, which is why I got excited about that one. I'm excited about all of these, for the record. Like, all of these are ones that I think, if they fit within your budget, are ones that you should take a look at. And finally, we have the Blacklist Women in Film Episodic Lab, which is open to pilots from female identifying writers. And that one closes on December 15th. So I hope you take a look at those. I hope you consider what is right for your screenplay or your pilots. Certainly look at their prizes, the people that they have a history of connecting winners with, and whether those types of people are the people that you feel would be beneficial for you in your career to connect with. If so, by all means, go ahead and submit. We want to get your work out there. We want to have a clear submission strategy. Your work does you no good on the shelf. So now that you've done the writing and you've done the vetting and you proofread it and you got all the typos out, it's time to get it out into the industry. And I can't encourage you enough to, within budget and within your overall strategy, find those ways to get your material out there and read, because that is the path to industry exposure and hopefully industry recognition. All right, you guys, subscribe for more as more will be coming. There'll be another one of these in October. Keep writing and hopefully we'll connect soon. Bye.